life. Surprise! Piece of cake.
Welcome everyone to our deep dive panel for WoW Classic. I'd like to start with some introductions with these fine gentlemen with me and myself. I'm Holly Longdale. I'm the principal producer for WoW Classic. A little bit about my background. I spent 13 years working on EverQuest. I started as a game designer and eventually became the head of the studio for the EverQuest franchise. That said, I've always been a WoW player since beta. So this is obviously a dream come true for me, and I'm thrilled to be here with you.
I'm Patrick Dawson. I'm the production director for World of Warcraft. I've been at Blizzard for 15 years now, and have been on WoW for most of that time. Avid WoW player myself, and really excited to open up that dark portal again as we all step through it.
And my name's Brian Birmingham, and I'm the lead software engineer on WoW Classic. I've also been at Blizzard for 15 years. I started on World of Warcraft. I spent about 3 years on Hearthstone as well, and then came back to the World of Warcraft team to work on WoW Classic. And it has been a great joy to me to work on this team.
There's a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
So earlier we announced, yay, Burning Crusade Classic is coming. But there's a lot more to it. Let's take a look at the features, because wow. I mean, wow, right? Wow. I was so excited by playing Draenei and Blood Elves. I played both, and I will say my heart's with Alliance. And I also took up jewel crafting on my Draenei Shaman. I wanted to corner the market. Just the whole notion of having items with sockets and just exploring that whole system. I'm also a bit of a systems nerd. So I completely lost my time for weeks in there.
The Burning Crusade, I remember being there back then. I mean, it was our first expansion ever. So all the new features was like this really cool moment of like, what's coming next, what's going to happen, and one of the things that you know was pretty impactful to the game was Horde having Paladins and Alliance having Shaman. I mean, as an avid PvPer myself, I remember going back and trying to fight Shaman. I was Alliance back then, and just not understanding that class at all because my team didn't have it. So like I try to poly them and then be like grounding totem. I didn't know what that was, and it's just like, why are Shaman immune to everything? I don't understand.
That's not what you said.
Yeah, no, but no, I did.
No, you said they're cheating.
I understood polymorph druids, but shaman, why? Like now I started to understand shaman a little bit better. We got some of their benefits. You know, I actually like got to see totems being placed down on my side for once, and got to see the frustration of dealing with Bubble Hearth on the other.
Yeah, I remember when I was doing raids, we were always jealous of the Alliance having Paladins for Blessing of Salvation. Like, people would be pulling aggro off me, and I'd be yelling at them, like, wait for 3 Sunders! And then Alliance is like, no, it's no problem, just, you know, just go.
Yep. Well, hey, I mean, you know, we were upset raiding, like, Razorgore without Earthbind. I mean, really, even the playing field for both PvE and PvP, which was kind of cool. But there were a ton of new features and just abilities with this too. You know, as we got to level 70 and got to experience new content and new things. I remember one of my first experiences with understanding what it meant for designed by Blizzard, right?
Oh,
Because I was an engineer, right? I wasn't a designer. I was working on like the live ops team at the time, and you know, I was playing my class, avid player of Mage, and I kept I sent this long email to Tom Chilton saying like, hey, You know, here's what Mage needs.
Dawson Manifesto.
It's a well thought out forum post. And what was in it was things like bring back invisibility, let's get a threat bump in the class, and I didn't even necessarily tie those two together, but he was like, that's a pretty good idea, let's get Mage's invisibility. And just knowing that skill was coming along with some other new stuff in Mages, like Molten Armor and Ice Lances, it's just really cool to see all this new stuff in Burning Crusade.
On the other side of that, I was really excited about Spell Reflect because I was really frustrated getting polymorphed and being able to like reflect that back on the mage.
As a mage, I was not excited to do that.
I bet you weren't. And there were even some PvE encounters that had abilities that you could reflect back. So I remember that was really fun to kind of find ways to time that and use those defensive abilities. But
I was a hunter.
I'm a hunter now.
hunter.
Yeah, I've switched.
But I remember just chasing Beastmaster and just DPS.
Yep.
That was it. That was the chase. Yeah.
Talking about that too makes me think of like the arenas and the arena system. That was a whole new world for us, you know, with battlegrounds and the way they worked before. Like the way the matchmaking happened. Usually, I was pretty competitive in PvP, so I would either get in there and stomp the enemy team, who was just there to be casual, or you know, even though like we were a good team, we weren't like the best of the best. So when we ended up going against one of those teams, it was just like, well, geez, we're just getting stomped now. This is tough. Arenas gave everyone an opportunity to play against equal-minded opponents, right? So if you were a little bit more casual, you get the opportunity to play against people who weren't maybe so competitive. Or if you were like cutting edge, go for it. Like try to be the best of the best. And what was great about that is it really just it spawned an esport. Like that wasn't we didn't design it for that. We just wanted people to have fun. But when we noticed, like, hey, everybody's playing this, everybody's, like, competing in this, people are watching it, we had to embrace that. We started featuring it at BlizzCons, and we've been doing it every year since.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I think one of my favorite things to recollect was the exciting zones that you would travel through. One of my favorite memories was actually in the first zone, Hellfire Peninsula, and it was adventuring around in Hellfire Peninsula, going around and doing all those quests, and always living in fear of the Fell Reaper. Because you'd be out there collecting parts from like a broken Zeppelin, and you'd be fighting off your Hellbores, and then all of a sudden you'd see the screen start to shake, and like these thump, 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 and then and you're like, oh my god, I gotta run, he's right on top of me.
It sounds still haunts my dreams.
Oh, I know, yeah, it's terrifying.
Even in life, it's just fade up.
And then the payoff when you later go to Netherstorm, and they give you the quest, they're like, could you get me a part from inside the Fell Reaver? You're going to have to kill him. And you're like, that guy? Like that guy that used to terrorize me? And they're like, yeah, I think you could take him now. And that was such an exciting payoff to be able to like bring that full circle and go back and see him again.
For me, I snuck into beta. I got really lucky because I could see the construction sign for some of the zones, and of course I ignored it and went and explored. So I remember running through Blade's Edge and just seeing dragon carcasses and skeletons impaled in the environment, and then moving on to Netherstorm. I just was blown away, even from Zangermarsh all the way through. Everything felt like its own world, and just be able to go through that and just the delight of it and the epicness of it. And then you come up to Area 52. That's what I love about WoW, is you can have epic storylines and still find lightness in it. So I just loved it. I love it. I'm an explorer, so.
You know, for me, I remember Burning Crusade really opened up a new gameplay type for me. I became a collector in Burning Crusade, right? And it kind of started with the Aldor and Scryer rep. Because I got my outer rep all the way up, and then I was thinking about switching to Scryer, and people were like, "You're insane! Don't do that." And I was like, "I bet I can," just to prove people wrong. And I did, and it was cool. It was really fun. But then I started doing other things. Like there were all these new like mounts and pets, and I went back and even got some of the older reps like Thorium Brotherhood and Winterspring. But then like things like Netherwing Ledge came out. The world just opened up for me in Burning Crusade to really start my collection.
Of course, we also had flying mounts, which I loved, and then decided to play with some friends on a PvP server, and was running around Hellfire, and Death from Above, which is likely just Pat.
Probably.
Yeah.
You were flying around harassing people, Pat?
I was getting a lot of honorable kills back in the day.
So that's just a quick look at some of our memories for Burning Crusade, and that was 13 years ago. So that code has been hanging around for 13 years. And we're not just doing a save as Burning Crusade Classic.
Oh no, it's a lot harder than that.
So let's get into some of those details.
So one of the challenges has been that we don't actually want to ship on the old code, and the reason for that is because it's got a lot of bugs and difficulties with the architecture that we don't want to have to deal with. But we do want that old data, and we talked about this when we did the original launch of Classic. Was how the data is really the thing that describes how the game is supposed to be played and what things are supposed to happen in it. And so we want to bring that old data and we want to run it on the modern code, the same as we did for Classic. And there's like 750,000 rows of data that we have to go through and convert from their old formats to their new formats. And fortunately, we have really talented engineers, and we run automated scripts that go through this. But even after we run these scripts, we have to compare them with, with how it used to behave and make sure that we've actually done the conversion correctly. And then there's even some things that are making it more difficult this time, like the fact that we've made a couple of minor changes or bug fixes in the Classic data. And we want to make sure that we keep those as we're going into Burning Crusade. So we have to merge those changes with the changes that happened with the Burning Crusade originally, and make sure that we have a coherent set of changes that make sense to bring us from Classic into the Burning Crusade.
There's an enormous amount of time spent looking at, okay, this is how it came out now. We have a reference client that is the original.
That's right. We do use the old code for that. So like we still have it. We just don't want to ship on that anymore. But we have like the old code with the old data, knows exactly how it's supposed to behave. So those things work together, and we can bring that up internally and take a look at it and say like, okay, this is how it was back then. This is exactly what it used to look like. And we do sometimes find things that are bugs we still want to fix, but a lot of times it will tell us like, oh, this thing is not a bug. This is actually the intended behavior, or this is something we don't really remember right. There's a tendency to want to chase your own memory, like, I remember it being like this, and it's like, no, it's not always exactly the way you remember it. Everybody has that kind of human failing, even us, and so a lot of times we'll have an argument about, I remember it this way. Well, I remember it this way. Let's go and check. We can look.
Well, another reason to ship on the new code is really just the years of stability, improvements, and the fact that the world didn't look the same back in 2007 as it does today. Like,
That's true.
There wasn't cloud architecture at that point. I remember I had the privilege of being on the live ops team where I got to see what all the servers looked like and how it was all architected. And to pull back the curtain on this a bit, the way it was is everything was its own like server, right? Like they didn't really talk to each other very well. So each realm had 11 blades on it. And these blades were just bare metal blades, and like one blade was for Azeroth, one blade was for Kalimdor, one was for Outland, and then we had some for instances. And back then what would happen without cloud is you would try to request resources, and maybe a lot of people were running dungeons. And so it would give you back things like transfer aborted, instance not found. Oh boy, like we don't want to go back to those days. So now we can take advantage of things like the cloud and not have those resource issues. So shipping on this new code is a big improvement in stability.
Yeah, and so we're weaving all these threads together. We did finally get a build for Burning Crusade Classic. Super excited. When the team gets together, we're preparing for a playtest, and we go to create our characters, and we see this blood elf who, he remembers the sun well. He forgot his pants.
Yeah?
So everything didn't work the first time?
What? I know.
Yeah, I did mention like we had to go through and check for problems in those conversion scripts. And so yeah, sure enough, what's going on here is that this guy thinks he's dressed, but he isn't. And you can see why he thinks he's dressed if you
Does
look
that
down
happen to you a lot?
Only in my high school dreams.
You can see if you look at his calves, you can see that he's got they're flared out because he thinks he's wearing boots. And the way this system works is we first set the geometry up for all the items that you're supposed to be wearing, and then we layer on various images that we call textures, and we'd use those to build up a single composite texture that's then wrapped around the geometry. But of course, in this case, when we were layering them on, none of the textures were assigned, so it just started with his naked body, and then was going to go layer on textures and didn't find any. So it thinks he's dressed, and so it's removed the underwear because it thinks it's put clothes on top. But there aren't anything there. They're all just completely transparent. So it's almost like the Emperor's new clothes. He's wearing invisible clothes, only in this case, that's really what's happening.
It's crazy. And then, of course, I wanted to try Draenei because that's where my heart lies. I'm an Alliance girl. And this Draenei looks to be heads above the rest.
That's not the Exodar.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Done Morrow, right?
It is, and that's exactly the problem. It looks like the drain eye's too tall, but the real problem is that we're in the wrong place. And so, yeah, when you go to the Dunmorrow character select screen, of course, the camera is positioned for much shorter races like gnomes and dwarves, and so it's about knee high on a drain eye.
And then water. Really, Brian? We have water in Hellfire?
Yeah, so
Go for a swim.
it turns out that Outland has a funny, unique feature that it doesn't have any oceans because the water just all falls off the edges and goes out into space or something like that. I'm not sure how that works in the game universe, but
magic.
but yeah, there's no ocean there. But we had accidentally flagged it to generate ocean, so we ended up flooding the entire world with an ocean until we found that and turned it back off.
So through all of these processes, yes, we're obviously we're fixing what is broken, but also we thought it was a good time to start enacting what we call #some changes to gameplay and how things should work.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, like Classic, our guiding principle was no changes. The goal was to provide as true-to-life, authentic experience of Classic that we possibly could for the community, and we accomplished that. What was interesting to me is to see this vibrant community that embraced it and then said, hey, but we're not exactly the same as we were 15 years ago, right? And they're right. Like, the times have changed. The world has changed. And so some of those things that maybe were out there that were not great and were warts back in the day is not something that we would want to ship again. Like something that feels a little buggy or wrong or incorrect. So the idea behind this is let's provide what the Burning Crusade experience was without those warts.
This really, I think, illustrates the difference is spell batching. We actually had a lot of requests originally for spell batching in that kind of no changes charge, where they said, hey, I remember when I used to be able to have two mages polymorph one another, and they would both end up polymorphed. And that's cute and fun, and I kind of like that. And so we said, okay, well, we can put that back in. But the system that causes that is, of course, that the spells are batched up and processed in these giant batches. But over the last 2 years, people realized that what that comes with is about a half a second of kind of built-in latency, where you push a button and it doesn't actually take effect for that half a second while it's waiting to queue up the other ones to go with it. And people were starting to find that frustrating. I talked to a lot of people who said they were excited about it when it first came out with Classic, but after they've been playing with it for 2 years, they're really ready to see it go, and we're ready to take it out too. So we're going to remove spell batching with Burning Crusade.
That's definitely great, because I remember like every 2 weeks I get a bug report, Vanish is broken again. And it was because of stuff like this, right? Like if you vanish at the same time a fireball's hitting you, it's going to pop you out, right?
Exactly.
Like, and so we were trying to do all these hacky solutions to it, but the real answer is just don't spell batch.
Yeah.
But we didn't have the ability to do that then, so glad we're doing it now.
Yeah.
You know, another one that I can think of is just how the raiding community has matured, right? Like things were very different back in 2004, 2005 timelines compared to today. So, you know, the raiding community knows exactly what's going on, and they want a challenge. They want more of a challenge. So, you know, rather than always giving them like the last version of the boss, the final form of the boss, which maybe has been hit with a few nerfs, let's not do that anymore. Let's give them a more challenging version of the boss. Like, I'll give you an example of like Muru. Right, where the initial version of that boss had a lot of spell pushback, and so like that made it really tough to bring casting classes to that fight. We did fix that pretty quickly and change the fight to allow for that. Now that's a change we probably would incorporate in this, right? Like we don't want people to feel excluded or not part of being able to do a fight like that. But then probably a month or so after that, we nerfed Muru's health. That doesn't need to happen. Let's just keep it in the hard form. We can evaluate any changes we need to make after that, but yeah, it won't just be like, hey, final form, we're not even going to look at it. Let's call it a day. So.
Yeah. So how did your mage handle the pushback?
I just was sad.
It feels personal, yeah.
No, I was the raid leader, so I got to choose who went. But
The one mage allowed to go.
that was honestly, that's one of my favorite fights ever in World of Warcraft. That was a really, really fun fight.
That's awesome. Another change that we're talking about making is along the lines of the PvP balance and faction balance is, you know, obviously with Burning Crusade, paladins are introduced to the Horde and shamans are introduced to the Alliance, and that was intended to be a balancing of the factions and let's, you know, make them even. And then they wanted to kind of keep a little bit of flavor of that faction identity, so they kept Seal of Blood on the Horde and Seal of Vengeance on the Alliance. it was intended to be equivalent power abilities that were just slightly different in flavor, but in retrospect, Seal of Blood was just so much better. And so one of the changes that we are going to make is we are going to give the opposite faction's seal to the other faction, but we're going to do that at max level. So we keep just a little bit of that faction identity, where Horde will get Seal of Blood at level 64 on schedule, and then get Seal of Vengeance at level 70. And similarly, Alliance will get Seal of Vengeance at level 64, and then their equivalent, Seal of the Martyr, at level 70. Another thing we want to talk about is arena teams. When it first came out in Burning Crusade, the arena team system only let you have the same number of players on your team that was the size of the bracket it was for. So, for example, a 3v3 team could only have 3 players on the team. So if someone was like sick or unavailable one night, you couldn't play. And that felt really frustrating. So we're definitely going to go with like the last version of that, where you could have twice the size of the bracket on your team roster, so that you had alternates you could swap in and out. And then that way, as long as anybody had participated in, I think, 30% of the matches, then they got the full credit for the week of participation.
Is that when we did personal ratings versus team ratings?
I think that came later, and we're also considering whether or not we want to do something with that as well. Because another thing that was problematic about arenas was the way that the ELO system was so inflationary. And so we're talking about whether or not we want to move forward with converting that to something more like the modern MMR system, so that it isn't as punishing to people in terms of like waiting hours for a match at the highest levels and things like that.
And another change, we're going to give players access to Blood Elf and Draenei early, so that before we actually open the Dark Portals, you'll have a chance to level those up. That's definitely not something we did originally.
I remember I had a friend who was really frustrated that the rest of us were all running around in Outland, and he was like, I'm still back in Outlands. What is going on? When can I play with you guys? So yeah, I'm really glad we're doing that.
Doing that with pre-patch?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Very cool.
Yeah, pre-patch will come out and you'll be able to go start your Blood Elves and Draenei.
And then content. So we've got some phases happening.
Yeah. So the content phases that we got coming are exciting. We're gonna start with Karazhan and Gruul's Lair and Magtheridon's Lair. And we want to start with just that released because we found with Classic that people really enjoy that kind of gear progression, and that's where all the tier 4 gear is with those raids. And we want people to have an opportunity to level up, catch up to their friends, and all kind of go through these things together. So as we unlock each chapter, we want to make sure everybody's had enough time to
Good morning. Good morning. Started the stream hella late. Fuck. Fucking crappy. It sucks. It's like 3:30. I like this one. Maybe? Yeah. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Oh yeah, I remember I really like this song. Wakes me up a little bit. Yeah, I feel much better now. Look at my good music. Is that my light? Yeah, this light actually glowing outside. Oh, today gonna be attacked. Are you ready for it? Thursday. What do we got today? For Thursday. So about that. Right. Oh, man, my abs are getting really thick. They're still not, I'm still too chubby for them to like really pop, but like, doesn't even lose like a little bit of body fat. But man, like this area like right here is like really poking. Holy shit. Oh man, gotta get rid of this part of the body fat, but like, holy crap. Oh, I can't wait to get my abs. Just stretches real quick. I'm gonna really dive into it because like it's kind of. I didn't expect to like start the stream this late, but you know shit happens. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm gonna start setting an alarm when I know fucking I'm gonna be up all night and shit. Today's BlizzCon. So many people are excited. I wouldn't be surprised if everybody was watching BlizzCon right now. But I gotta work out. I can't wait till after BlizzCon to work out. Or I'm not gonna wanna work out. Where's my water? Alright, let's do this. First C4. Let's fucking go. Oh wait. Watching. There we go. Today we up to bottle strength. Gonna be intense. Man, I'm fucking sore as hell, dude. Oh. That's the thing, man. Even if you're not in the mood, you gotta go after your goals, cause completing goals is like bills and rent is due. I saw like a really cool quote like that or something. But let's go. Really thinking about doing some study streams today. I'm sure like what you guys are allowed to hear compared to what I'm allowed to hear, and like, you know, things of that nature and shit like that. But I see people post things all the fucking time, so I don't know. What are they gonna do? Fucking ban me or some shit? I don't know what the fuck. Come on, C4, do your thing. Yo. Do be bumping though. What's this one called? This one's called Fatal Error. Yeah. Checking out these stream beats. EMCA free. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall out. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, but it doesn't like feel like Friday. It feels like Monday or something. Like BlizzCon is like live, fucking. I wish I was as live as BlizzCon. I was listening to some people talk about like how much like a lot of their past experience like playing WoW and shit like that. Like most of my experience with WoW is just like me struggling to play with a touchpad and like watching my homeboy play. The crazy thing is I actually have WoW, I just don't use it. I'm literally paying for it. And I haven't like played it at all. Cause I want to play like 100 other games, but I want it there. Or like when I feel like it, I guess. I hate when I do that with subscriptions. I'll pay for like a subscription or something, and I'm not even using it. And they should do something like, for example, like I pay for Crunchyroll and Funimation. They don't cost a lot, but like I'm not really watching anything on them right now because I'm waiting for like some new Demon Slayer and like, you know, shit like that, and like I'm watching other things like on Netflix and like and my friend has been watching like shows on HBO and like I don't know. I think I should just like cancel my card, and then like whatever subscriptions I actually give a fuck about, I'll fucking go after it or something. I don't know. First C4. Oh, we got a new car. Bro, what? What's going on, bro? Oh, shit. I'm so I'm vibing. I thought my first C4 would like wake me up, but like I'm feeling hella dead right now. Oh, what's going on, bro? Yeah, I love it when the little avatars start dancing and shit, man. Bro, I'm not even like active right now. I'm honestly like shocked as fuck. Oh man, we're about to get into the workout right now. I actually just took my first C4. Alright. And do some stretches right now. We're doing a Tabata strength from the Insanity program. And, man, I'm fucking pouring up from yesterday still. How's your day going though, by the way? Are you watching BlizzCon? Are you about to lift, bro? What's going on? Fucking get sweaty. I was just watching a little bit of BlizzCon, but like they were just doing like some chats and stuff. Vibing? What? I pulled out some stream beats. I started a couple hours later than I normally do. So like all of my homies, like I guess they're busy right now, or maybe they're watching BlizzCon or something. Usually shit is a little bit more active, you know? But you know, it's Friday. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I hope everybody's having fun, you know? Sierra, yo, what's going on? How you doing today? Oh, we just got the first C4 in. I'm still like trying to wake up. Hope everybody's having an awesome Friday. I'm gonna start doing some stretching so I can get my second C4, and then we're gonna get into some Tabata strength. I'm honestly shocked that, you know, some people are popping in, because like I usually start my streams like around like 1 o'clock. This is much later than usual. Man, I freaking yo, if you check out like my Instagram, I freaking I beat my abs like a drum, like on Wednesday. Like, you know how sometimes when people be in the gym, they're like, we're gonna lift this shit, you know what I'm saying? I was doing that with my stomach because we were doing like ab work, and now I got like bruises and like I got like swollen spots like in my abs right now. It's like, it's fucking yo, like, because like in the Muay Thai gym we used to do that with like boxing gloves, and forgot that I need, you know, some kind of protection before like I give myself internal like hemorrhaging. Oh man. Well, how you doing today, Sia? Let me do some stretch real quick, and I'll get back to looking at the chat. follow my Insta? It's right there, Dub Taco Supreme. I just opened the account a little while ago. I haven't put like a lot of pictures on it yet, but like there's some funny stuff in there. Like me breaking some of my bands. I've been trying like all kinds of different things like during like, you know, lockdown, because you know we don't have like our gyms anymore. I miss my gym, and like I'm suffering because of it, you know, physically. But I've been breaking these bands. I've been breaking these boxing bands. Like I've been breaking things, and I'm not even like, oh, I don't think I'm that big. What's next? Oh yeah, today's Tabata strength, so we're gonna be doing a lot of arm work. Arm and chest. Ooh. Alright. Second C4. Better than coffee. This shit's about to like get me cracked up right now. Sierra, how's your Friday going? Today is BlizzCon. So many people are like, you know, excited for the new Diablos, like getting the remastered Diablos and stuff. Pretty hype. Oh, let's do some leg stretches. Oh yeah. I don't want you guys to hear that. There we go. The second C4 always does it. Yeah! Fuck yeah. Oh, we're about to get fucking straight. Oh, my ass is swollen as hell now. Oh, you can kind of see it a little bit, but I'm still too chubby for them to pop. We'll get there though. Almost there. Let me know what you think about my bruises. I care more about my bruises than my abs right now. There we go. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Feeling much better now. I can see forward now. Let's do chest stretching, because we're gonna be abusing right now. Shoulder stretching. Gotta do the back muscles a little bit. Oh, you know what? It's not the first time somebody's asking me what my stuff is, and I have it like hanging here, so maybe I gotta make this like pop a little bit more. Let me see. What should I do? Maybe I should like change the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook thing to like yellow, so like it pops out a little bit more. I don't know. Yeah, cause a lot of people like come in like watching like on their phones sometimes, so like maybe it'll be much more useful. Let's see. Oh shit! Wow, I accidentally started this a long ass time ago, and that's how long it's taking me. Oh man. Whoops. Oh shit. I. Oh man. Whoops. But if you're having trouble seeing it, see Ara and everybody else, I'll send you my link. Copy. Check that out. Alright. Let's switch up to Monster Cat so we get like Monster Cat. Not that one, this one. There we go. And let's put that on shuffle. Whoa. Here we go. Alright. Woo. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. What? Did I break it? Bro. What about that? Start over. Whoops. There we go. Alright, it's about strength. Whew. Okay. Alright, let's go. First one, straight arm. And I think the next one is, there we go. Chest opening. Lateral lunge. Downward slider. Great, I'm back. Oh crap. Got a spider. Hell yeah. First water break. What? Fuck, let me see. Okay. We're doing a diamond burpee? The fuck? So how do you do this? You go like this, and oh, man. That's the whole thing. Okay. Holy crap. How am I supposed to remember to do the whole thing? Okay. Okay, so this is a weird move, but so basically, start down here. Okay. I'm supposed to jump up like that, then do a burpee, and then cross my leg or lift the leg up when I do all. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. We'll switch this up real quick. Yo, this move is so weird. Poor door. Hold up. That was a weird ass move. It completely threw me off. Okay, so it is. Oh, I really like my bum, so freaking weird. So we'll go like this, then yeah, I'm worried about breaking something. Okay, so okay, fuck this move, man. I'm just gonna do a fucking burpee. Like, what the hell, dude? I'm gonna do a power jump into a burpee because he wants me to do like a whole like cheerleader thing. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna do a power jump into a burpee. So I'm squat position though. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I'm so out of it. I feel like I'm doing everything wrong right now. But whatever. Okay, so. This is a weird spot for me because of the freaking chandelier. Okay, so. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just really not in it right now. Okay. I'm supposed to like jump in the air, then do a burpee. But if I do a burpee from this position, I'm gonna kick a hole in the wall. But if I move too far forward, we'll bump into the chandelier. Okay, let me see. What about if I go here? Okay. Alright, what's up? Okay, that was good. That felt good. You look alone, it's a little bit. You guys can see it. Basically what I'm doing is you go. Crap. I kind of landed on little butts and shit. Yeah. I'm trying to like land gently. Almost busted my ankle. But yeah, power squat. So it's like again. Maybe I'd rather just do this thing. We're doing alternating wide push-ups. Okay. Okay. Now we're doing diamond push-ups. Those earlier arm moves are killing me. Is this some more? What is it? Oh, okay. So it sounds like a plank. We'll do some more push-ups. Because I deserve it. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Okay. Then we got more. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, what was it? Okay, we're doing the punch out. Okay, next one. Doing alternating lunges. Okay, split fly lunge. Good. Going from lunge, lunge.
A state of chaos and disorder is upon us. Will you take our arms? Will you help us make our last?
Wow, that felt good. I like that one.
The time is now.
That one felt nice.
Let us be heard.
Okay, again.
Sing our way into battle.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay. Let's go again. Yeah.
It's time to light up the sky with
Go to light the street. Some of the raw split.
I want to talk to you about violence in our
Oh, how many?
It's been the brutality of a mob. I will use whatever force is necessary to restore order.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Next move. I don't like the car anymore. Let's do some more ab stuff. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay. Don't stop, don't stop.
The machine has fallen.
Shit.
All stations are now disabled. System failure. I repeat. System failure. System failure.
Okay. Now we're doing lower kicks again. Breathe. Relax. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Okay. I'm doing V push-ups. Go. Don't think I need. That's.
There's no mercy.
So it's like a V and then. It's hard for me to keep my legs straight. Good morning. Wait, okay. But let's keep my legs straight though. I don't know. I can't. I'm not that flexible. Ah. Okay, now we're doing a hold. Oh. It's like a yoga pose. Oh, why pick up stuff? These actually feel like now one more. This one. Scissor, push up. Okay. Ah. So that's nice. And it's just otherwise. Come on, come on. It's looking all over the freaking mat. so out of shape. Chest openers.
I've been on that love drunk prohibition, but thinking that you might be my new addiction. You think I let 2020 kind of you, 'cause we can quarantine just me and you.
Yeah. What's going on, Sammy? How you doing? Oh, man. Doing something about his strength. We have 4 minutes left. Try not to give up. How's your day going? I hope your Friday is awesome, bro. Let's see. Some more monochrome. Come on, come on, come on. What's up now? Good. Oh, you just finished up, bro? What's today for you? What are you working on today? Yo, I hope you feel shredded and sweaty right now, man. Oh, we're doing jump to a burpee.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
It's nice. Crap. Ooh. I'm fucking sure, eh? Man, those feel so good. Let's do some alternating laterals. I need to take a sun off. Let's go to Gap. No, let's go to Monster. Okay. Propane, there we go. I like this one. Hell yeah. Yeah, let me go back a little bit. I don't want to cheat myself. Oof. Okay, let's do some laterals. Then we're gonna wrap it up with some split kicks. Cool. So. Okay. So, one position. Right. Oh, good. Come on, I still got a little bit more in me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I got a little bit more in me. Yeah. Let's drop it on the split kicks. See if I can get to, we're not balanced enough. If I can get to a V, like that would be epic. Let's get to a V. Let's go. There we go. Okay. Maybe not right now. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good for today. Holy shit. Holy crap. Okay. Now let's cool down. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Dude, I've been wanting to give up before I even started my workout. I just didn't wake up in the mood for anything. Holy shit. Okay, cool down, cool down. Nice. Why? Well, this is a different. Oh, whatever, man. What the fuck? Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, let's pick these up. Wow. Man, what a day, guys. How's it coming back though? Can you see? I got like a whole like plate here now. Yay. It's still not shredded though because I got too much body fat. So fucking out of shape, yo. Whatever though. Oh man. How's everybody in the chat doing? Mm. Ugh. You gotta get me back in shape, guys. This is some bullshit. I'm sorry if anybody's trying to make like an avatar though. I took off the anybody can do it thing because I'm getting like some weird avatars. Like they just say like weird shit. Like I just don't get it. But like here, let me put everyone and let me connect it. And look. Oh, but you see what I mean? Like one says Twitch details, one says another TV viewer, like one says stream elements, one says restream bot. I don't know where do this stuff come from? I'm sorry if you guys wanted to like see your avatar act a fool and shit and like. Oh man. But if anybody, I want to get rid of, like, Twitch details. What the fuck? Like, because I don't give a shit about people lurking. Like, anybody coming through to, like, say what's up or whatever. Yo, fucking, all love, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets me hyped just to see, like, my view numbers go up. And fucking, people saying what's up and shit. Like, it's really cool. It makes me want to not give up. Oh my god. Whoa, it's already 4:30. Holy shit. Oh. 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 High five. High five. Hi. Oh man. Time to clean the dojo. Oh. Love you, dojo, and I'll love you back. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, man. But my abs are there, but you can't see them though. It sucks. But, I'm gonna get there. Yo. I actually I like this song, but it's like honestly getting on my fucking nerves that it keeps playing over and over again. Hey, what the oh my god. I love you, Allah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was cleaning. To food, addicted to food, addicted to food, addicted to food. On a positive note though, like one thing I am like really like hyped up about is fucking my abs are like they're definitely shaping to be like thicker than they've ever been though. Let me see. Like I'm hyped to look a little bit more similar to the way I was like pre-COVID and all that shit. But like obviously like I want to look better than ever. So like I really hope it comes out like really thick. Dude. This fucking whale is getting on my fucking the fucking Twitch details whale. Yo, I got something for you. I got something for you, whale. Wait. Yo, the restream bot trying to dodge me? Yo, how do I delete something? What is this one? Spawn avatar? Oh, what the fuck? How do I wonder if I could delete one. What does this one do? Click an avatar. Can I pin you like up here? Pin. Yo! I didn't know I could do that. Yo, that's so fucking cool. Okay, now the Twitch details can stay right the fuck there. Fucking Twitch details. Yo! Oh shit. Tell me does not feel so good. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay, tummy feels better. Ah. Fuck yeah. Okay. Oof. I got a dash, guys. Thank you everybody for coming in. I'm so happy now. Whenever this Twitch details whale gets on my nerves, I'll just pin it and throw it somewhere. Holy shit. Oh man. I don't like the way my stomach feels. I need to go take a shower. Oh man. Yeah. Thank you everybody for coming by. I'm gonna see you guys next time. I'm not sure what's gonna happen today. I kind of want to do a study stream. I kind of haven't played in a couple days though, and I really want to work on my Warzone and stuff too. Cause like we got the Outbreak coming out next week, the 25th, the new COD season update. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay, I'm seriously like hurting a little bit, but like hang out and have an awesome day, guys. Ugh.